The silhouette of an elderly woman, almost 80 years old, stands out. A woman who refuses to sit idle despite her age. Having spent her entire life in education, she has now opened her own coffee shop where she serves students while continuing to teach and inspire them to read. Every morning, Dielgava opens her café early, prepares a delicious breakfast, brews coffee, and reads newspapers and magazines. Having dedicated over 40 years to education as a teacher and training manager, she now enjoys spending her retirement surrounded by children and young people. I have been working with children all my life, so I wanted to stay close to them even after retirement, she says. Encouraged by her daughter, Lakagva decided to open a cafe with books, believing that today's children are overly dependent on mobile phones and tablets, rarely read books, and often waste their precious time on screens. Her cafe's bookshelves are filled with a wide variety of interesting books for readers of all ages. Lakagva says children enjoy spending time in her cafe, reading books while they study. She encouraged them to ask questions freely during lessons and to share what they know without hesitation.
There are books on business, health, and most importantly, proper nutrition. For example, The Miracle Morning. The Children's and Youth Encyclopedia, published in the 1970s and 1980s, was donated by my younger brothers when the cafe shop was established. We also have textbooks for grades 1 to 8. When I worked, I taught chemistry for grades 7 and 8 and supervised grades 1 to 3, so when children from grades 1 to 3 come in, I ask them, "Can you read now? Can you do maths?" I tell them they can ask me anything about natural sciences.
On an autumn day, young people came together to plant more than 300 trees, naming the newly formed grove the Friendship Forest. The initiative, launched by students and children with special needs, received support from various organizations, resulting in the creation of the small but meaningful forest. Students from the University of Finance and Economics and athletes from the Mongolian Special Olympics Committee took the lead in organizing the tree planting activity as part of the Autumn Tree Planting Days. The event, titled Friendship Forest, aims to protect the natural environment of Ulaanbaatar while encouraging the active participation of children and youth. With support from organizations such as the International Eco Park and Microglobe, more than 300 trees were successfully planted to establish the Friendship Forest. The leader of the Friendship Forest team stated, "We are implementing projects that align with the goals of sustainable development as part of our project management course." The Friendship Forest project extends beyond the Tree Planting Days activities. According to the initiators, its long-term goal is to bring together children and young people regardless of intellectual differences or special needs and to unite organizations and citizens in expanding the city's green spaces.